Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Potionomics. Events for today, we've got increased relationship with Baptiste. In Baptiste's family, it's the firstborn son who gets the biggest parties. As his family gathers without him today, he'd probably enjoy some company. It's Baptiste's brother's birthday. Excellent. The Shadow Step has increased loot drops, but that was the previous tier of areas, so we're probably not going to go there. Ice Crags and Crystalline Forest have weaker. I think Crystalline Forest is one of our new ones. I don't remember Ice Crags. That might also be one of our new ones, and if so, that's sad. And then Slime Flowers and Bugs cost more. And this one's going to last for 2 days. So that's real terrible. We'll have to check. So things to deal with is gardening we forgot to do. I guess we'll deal with our brew first. Although a thought is that I should probably, this is grand, I should probably take the Crystal Cauldron back out just to see if we can upgrade it, but that means not making anything during these time slots, which is not ideal. We've got money though, so upgrading cauldrons would be a smart choice. Is that a 5-star grand potion that we just made? I think it is. Not you. Thought it showed 5-star. Alright, let me see my potions. I have 2 pages of potions. Excellent. There you are. Yeah, 5-star grand poison cure. How about that? So that's plenty good for the tournament. Obviously, I've been going up another tier, and we might aim for that at some point. But that's super good. Although that would also sell very well. We still need to make a Thunder Tonic and a Stamina Potion at that level. So we don't have any benefits or penalties towards selling specific types of potions. Well, I might want more frost because we have a frost area. We're down to 1. Although we've been there several times now. So maybe I don't want to just keep re-hitting that same area. If the crystal and ice ones are the ones that I'm thinking of, Ice Crags and Crystalline Forest, if those are the other 2 that are in our area, then we're probably going to want to go to the sulfur place, which means fire tonics and poison cures. We've got plenty of poison cures. If I'm going to be using the last of my fire tonics, I should probably make more. That's a reasonable assumption. Oh no, but I want to take this cauldron with me. Hang on, let's go back. If I want to bring that cauldron out, then... oh, that's the one we have downstairs. Let's throw the glass one in its place for the moment. Arguably, I should also bring our new shelf to see if I can upgrade it as well. Just to see. I don't know what ingredients it takes. I didn't mark that down. Okay. Gardening. So we're trying to make more of these. We put in 1 and a couple of random garbage and we got 3 back. Not bad. So we could duplicate more of these. There's an interesting idea. We've got lots. I don't know that I need you because we don't have any potions that take 4 Magimins. It's the problem we have with some of these high-end ones. This one's good because it takes 3, which means I have an actual use for it. Or you, but since I can only use 1 or 2 per potion, How about you? I don't have many of you. And you're gold tier, which means you're probably expensive. So we need to give you some garbage red stuff. Arguably, I could give things with bad traits. As an option. Definitely not things with good traits. Because those are more valuable than just their magiments. Versus these would be cheap to get more of. Sure, I'll give you both octopus. And a few of these. Oh, I've already crossed over the threshold. Well, fine. There you go. We'll get 4 of them. Now, for something green... You are an interesting option. I have heard some people recommend just throwing in another of the same plant. Because that gets you way over. I don't know if that's necessarily a good call. But that as you go up in number of magimens, eventually the cost of duplicating is less and less percentage, and it becomes more and more valuable to just toss in a second one of what you already have. I don't know. What do I have that has negative traits? You have negative and positive, but you're gold tier, so you're probably pretty good. I don't have anything with negative traits, really, until we get all the way down to here, and you're worth nothing. You've got negative and positive, but again, you're gold. You're pretty cheap, and I can get lots of you. So that already crosses the threshold. Let's just toss in one of you. There we go. It's not bad. 2 time slots. Okay. Yeah, also as you add more ingredients, the time goes down, but since I'm planning to be gone for 4 time units, I don't know that that's necessarily important. Let's do some brewing. We don't have our super cauldron at the moment. But yeah, we were talking a fire tonic with our second best cauldron, which is our upgraded ocean. I think you're second best. 8,320, 7,295, yeah. I could upgrade the shadow cauldron again, possibly, as well. I think it stays at 7, but it gets more ingredients, possibly passing the 320, because that was the first of the 3 cauldrons. Because you had ocean, electric, and then shadow. And I would have assumed the shadow would be the best cauldron in the end, but it's clearly not with ingredients. So maybe it's the best with magimens when it's fully leveled up? I don't know. Or maybe it's just a terrible cauldron. So here we are with the ocean cauldron. And we're wanting red and yellow. Sort by magimens. Yeah, this is gonna go overboard fast. We don't need that good of ingredients. If we're talking 320 divided by 8, let's just do a quick bit of math to see roughly what we're looking for. Roughly 40 magimens each. Okay. We do have some that are in that ballpark, but not many. So I could just toss in one of these larger ingredients and then use a bunch of tiny things. Because otherwise we don't have enough red at 40. So we need something bigger somewhere. Okay. We're going to start there. And then everything else can be tiny. I'm going to math it again. Roughly 25 each. Sweet. and probably mostly yellow. This is going to be a bit over, but it's getting our yellow back up to roughly even. Alright, we're off by 2. If I used... Let's go back to ingredients. So if we wanted slightly more red, I can toss in one of these and one of those. Now we're even. Not quite to our limit, but it's probably fine. It's a Grand Fire Tonic. We don't have our best cauldrons, so we weren't expecting to do amazing. Alright, let's knock off 4 time slots, which we can do with wood and 2 hay. Yeah. That's 1 cauldron down. I've still got lots of poison. I have lots of silence. Drowsiness is the other one that some of our current areas use, and we only have 2 of those. But I probably should make some more mana. Did I make more mana? No. Because we've got the 3 grands, and that's all we have left. And we have 3 grand health potions. So yeah, I should probably make more mana and health potions, just to be sure. Because once we send out our current team, we'll then be out. We'll do the mana potions here, so we get 3 of them. And then we'll do health potions on the other one, where we'll get 4. Or should I do it the other way? We probably need more mana than health, actually, so we'll do health here. Red and green. There we go. Probably the best I can do. We're using 40-point ingredients everywhere. We don't have anything above that. Unless I tossed in something that wasn't red or green, just to increase the measurements. Which I don't see the need for. We are getting really low on hay. It's probably not great. Ooh, and this is only greater. Well, it's going to upscale 2 grand. Which is fine. And then lastly, here in our glass cauldron, we'll make our mana potions. These are going to be fairly weak, because we only have go up to 200. Come on, turn on. There we go. We want to turn that off, turn that back on. B and C. And this we can just use pretty weak ingredients. Otherwise, we're going to cross over the limit. Okay, we can go a bit higher than that. We'll take off 2 of each and see what's another tier up. 30s? Yeah, 30s. Ah, too far. Could we really not fit in more of these? Yeah, we can. If we could get up to 200, that's probably what that line is. What do you think the chances are that we can get even 200? Not super likely. No, not at all. Okay. Need to drop off 3 time units, so we'll go with a wood and a hay. And now we need to buy more hay, for sure. Okay, but that's our 4 potions brewing. We can head out. While I'm thinking about it, who do we need to level up with? Who's not yet to 4? Quinn's at 4, Muktuk's at 4, Saffron's at 4. Luna needs to go up. Mint needs to go up. Corsac does. Zid. So our 3 adventurers and Luna. Okay. Almost open shop. That would not be what I'm trying to do. I guess let's start with our adventurers. We can start with Baptiste. The quest for success. Here are the spoils. Nagas, Fang, and Supernolite. Okay. I guess actually I should not invest until I know what I get from my adventurers. For the moment, though, you want a flower, and it's your birthday, so we should give you something really great. It's a diamond level. That's really great, since this will double it. My brother would be quite envious of this. You're welcome. Yeah, so let's go to the adventurers first, actually. I was able to enjoy the sights after I sent something. It's a lot of stuff, including a new wallpaper. Thank you. Let's rank you up. I could use the break.
Your potions have been a huge help out in the field, Sylvia. You're so good at what you do.
Thank you.
Does that mean you found a legendary weapon?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Anyway, I thought I'd get you something as a thank you. So, here's a guild-approved coupon, just for you.
Thanks. 25% off the adventures. Sweet.
I love a bargain.
How do you feel about free ice cream? Because I have a craving, and ice cream is always better with company.
How do you get ice cream for free, or are you buying?
Come on, it'll be my treat.
Alright, sounds great.
City living is the best. Our ice cream parlor back home had exactly 3 flavors.
Hopefully they were good flavors.
But here, the variety. It's almost overwhelming, but in a really good way. Last time, I had the Fayberry Vanilla. It was totally swoony. What's caught your eye?
Sylvia considers her options. There's a lot to choose from, and it's all made from ingredients familiar to her from potion making. That realization is slightly unappetizing, but Mint's enthusiasm is hard to deny. Yeah, we heard from Quinn that basically all the ingredients, like the weird monster parts and whatnot, are used in everything. In her case, it was chocolate. Let's try something new. I mean, we could get what she liked. Be adventurous or just go with something that we know she liked? Look at the Fayberry Vanilla. Why not?
Let's get Fayberry Vanilla. You said it's great, right?
It is great, but I don't want to get the same thing twice. I may go out on a limb this time.
Okay, fair. The ice cream is delicious. Sylvia reminds herself to savor it, allowing each spoonful to melt on her tongue. Mint shows no such restraint. She shovels gelatinous gelato into her mouth with unabashed enthusiasm. Finished, she watches Sylvia eat for a moment. They lock eyes, and Mint turns away, smiling bashfully. Sylvia is surprised at the hero's sudden reticence, but the silence lasts only a moment.
I'm really happy to be here. I mean, I miss my family. But I always dreamed of leaving my sleepy little hometown and ending up in a real city. Somewhere that my world would be bigger.
I think you succeeded.
Part of me was afraid, though. Afraid that the more people I was surrounded by, the lonelier I would feel.
I hope that's not the case.
But I don't feel lonely. I feel like I found a real friend in you.
Thanks. Maybe something more?
And maybe something more than just a friend?
maybe. I mean, I don't give out coupons to just anybody. Okay, that's a lie. I hand out coupons like they're going out of style.
And it took you this long to give us one? Come on.
But you're the only person I've taken out for ice cream, for whatever that's worth.
Alright, fair. But if you're handing out coupons to everyone, I would have liked one earlier.
Stick around, Sylvia. The best is yet to come.
Alright. So what adventure do we want to send you on? So, just to check, Shadow Step is good, Ice Crags and Crystal Forest is bad. So that's Ice Crags. And that's the Crystal Forest. Yeah, so those are two new ones. The Shadow Step that we had before gets better drops now. We'll send you to Sulfuric Falls. Say the word and I'll head out. Let's get you some fire protection. Some more health. You're gonna need more mana. How's that looking? Oh, right, you need the poison protection. Not our super awesome one. Use our slightly less awesome one. Excellent. I'm not even worried about this. Yeah, you got 7 more health. So that was all pretty accurate of what we needed. We could have gotten by with a slightly weaker poison cure, but besides that, I'm pretty happy with that. So, yeah. Alright, hammer time. Sid. I'm just back from the top. Okay, some more good stuff. Recognize some of these, don't recognize others. Sepulchre Widow. That seems like a horrible spider. Black Widows are already terrifying. New Kindling, excellent. Even more of that New Kindling. Let's rank you up. Give you a gift first. Did I remember? I don't think I gave Mint a gift. Shame. You like bugs. Someday I'll remember that. There's that new creepy widow. These two are gold. So I'll give you one of these. Heck yeah, awesome gift. And then we'll rank you up. I could hang.
Say, Sylvia, how's your pitch? And before you ask, I don't mean how far can you throw a slime ball. I mean musically. Do you have a good ear?
I was thinking you meant sales pitch. But okay, musical ear.
I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
Well, let's try it out.
Dangerous.
Twinkle, twinkle, little potion. Your maker makes me feel emotion. So, what key was that in?
I could not tell you. The key to my heart or the right key? The key to my heart.
The key to my heart. I'm seriously charmed right now.
Yeah, she's asking for a musical key. It's not the right answer.
You're cheesy is what you are. That's all right. I like cheesy. But I'm guessing you don't have much of a musical background.
Not only that, but I've had a lot of potions explode in my face. My ears were ringing most of the way through college.
College? You know, I missed out on that whole thing. I regret it sometimes.
Tell me more.
Did your career keep you from going to college?
You guessed it. I got discovered young when some covers I put online caught a record exec's attention, which was obviously a dream come true.
Yep.
But it also means, as far back as I can remember, I've never had a normal life.
Whatever normal life means.
Good point. I guess there are as many different ways to live as there are people.
Yep.
Still, sometimes I feel a little bit like an alien. Like I'm the only one who doesn't know the secret handshake.
Sad, but understandable.
Money and fame open a lot of doors. When it happens young, you don't always notice the doors that are closing. But enough of all that. My only real worry at the moment is simple. The acoustics in this place are driving me up the wall.
Not good?
I was hoping you could help me with a sound check. It'd help me figure out if I need to compensate.
That sounds easy enough.
All right, Sylvia. I knew I could count on you. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready for what?
Well, to sing, of course.
Excellent. I want to hear this.
You want me to sing? In front of you, the professional singer?
It's the only way this will work. I can't evaluate my own voice at a distance. And no offense, but your ear's not discerning enough to tell me what I need to know.
Is my voice discerning enough to tell you what you need to know?
So, just sing a bar or two? Promise not to judge.
I guess I could sing about...
Food, money, or friendship? Friendship. But also, you could probably just terribly sing one of her songs, and she hopefully wouldn't judge you too hard.
For Sid's a jolly good fellow. Sid's a jolly good fellow. Yes, Sid's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody can deny unless you are a friend or foe. Which nobody can deny.
Which nobody can deny.
That one never goes out of style, does it? Anyway, that's everything I needed. I'll make some adjustments. I wonder how Baptiste would feel about some dampening wards.
Are you performing soon?
Actually, I'm not. I traded shifts with a juggler. The heroes are gonna eat him alive, probably.
Okay.
But I decided that I need to devote some time to songwriting.
Excellent.
You're the one who inspired me to do it, actually. You remember our conversation in the market?
I do.
That's exciting! What's the song about?
I figured I'd start with the hero ballad. I think I've got a unique enough angle.
Fair.
But who should the hero be? I'll let you pick.
Champion or an underdog? Particularly if you're trying to use your own experiences to help out. An underdog.
An underdog. Give the people someone they can't help but root for.
And tug on those heartstrings, right?
Yep.
I think you're onto something. Thanks for the input. And thanks for helping me out today. You've more than earned this.
25% off of your adventures. Sweet.
I guess my singing wasn't so bad after all.
If you've got an itch to perform, I know a juggler who could use an opening act. Either way, I hope you'll drop in again soon. The guild hall's a fun place. And it's even better when you're around.
Thanks. Alright, let's send you out on an adventure as well. Probably also to the Sulfuric Falls. So you're gonna need a fire tonic, and a health potion, and a poison, and mana? Yeah, you need mana too. Just to go one more step. I hate that. Are you gonna need a second health potion? That's the real question. No. You're good. Barely. It's super overkill on the mana, unfortunately. Do I care about any of these? Increase the chance that they'll retrieve rarer ingredients. That's something. I guess that's my thought. She only has a loot capacity of 20, unlike Mint. So part of me wants to give her something that'll allow her to carry more, but I think if she could carry more, she wouldn't necessarily find it. Maybe something that makes it so the loot she finds is better would be better. It is a valuable potion to spend, though. Yeah. This should still be fine, and it is. Let's send you out. World's weirdest spa retreat. Okay. Rock on. Let's go to Corsac now. Sent that monster right over the waterfall. Excellent. You brought back quite a bit of stuff, but we did give you some stamina potions so that you could. We could now buy a yellow slime. That's getting up there in price, though. Not certain that I like the slimes enough to judge it. Let's give you a gift. You like what? Flowers and fungus. Okay, we could give you that. That's a diamond item again. Probably this. Hallucinatory shroom. Enjoy. Well, now would you look at that? You aren't ready to rank up. I was planning to rank you up here. That is a shame. And I don't know that I'll send you out on an adventure either, since the only spot I really want to send you, I've already sent 2 other adventures to already. I'm not certain that there's a lot of point sending you. So I might just leave you. Let's rank up with Luna. So you liked fruit. There's a diamond fruit. Gold. There's a gold for 32. It's got 2 positive ingredients, though. I'll give you one of these. I'm feeling generous. Hold on, I gotta get a pic of this. Okay, so we'll rank you up. I was hoping you'd want to chat.
It feels good to stretch my wings. I pulled an all-nighter last night.
You need to get more sleep.
I feel like I've earned an ice cream.
We were just at ice cream, but sure.
That's ice cream with air quotes. I'm lactose intolerant, but I make do.
Then orders a cup of shaved ice. Out of an array of flavored syrups, she selects the coffee flavor. Of course she does. Then she offers to pay extra for an additional few pumps of it. Then she asks them to pour an espresso on top. Like, hot espresso? Wouldn't that just melt the ice?
That's basically just iced coffee at this point.
Ooh, iced coffee sounds delicious. Let's hit the cafe on our way back.
Yeah.
But first, I have some news I wanted to share with you.
Okay.
It's big news. And as soon as it happened, all I could think about was telling you all about it.
Cool.
I have this funny feeling that good news will be even sweeter in your company. Sort of like this shaved ice, actually.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
Well, you know how I've been going door to door to door in my effort to sign up clients? Of course you know that. That's how we met. Anyway, all that legwork paid off. I've got a brand new client. A big one.
It's Boss Finn, isn't it?
And this client, they came to me.
Whoa. Congrats.
Congrats. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah.
It sure does. Now I get to shift from actively growing my list of clients to really focusing on the ones I've got. You, for instance. I don't want you to worry. I'm not going anywhere.
So, who's the client?
Oh, well, I actually can't say much until it's official.
Okay.
There's a trial period so they can be sure they like my work before committing to anything. I had to sign an NDA. It was super exciting.
You are getting paid though, right? During this trial period?
Well, no. But the work I'm putting in now will really pay off in the long run.
Working for free and not being allowed to talk about it. Both doesn't sound great. Sounds fishy, yeah. I trust you know what you're doing. It sounds fishy, it really does.
That sounds fishy. Are you sure they aren't taking advantage of you?
I appreciate your concern, but this is nothing I haven't seen before.
Okay.
There's no reason to worry. This client vets the people they work with, same as me. I'm sure I'll pass muster. And bonus, my parents will be so proud.
Tell me more.
Do your parents keep up with what you're doing?
Oh yes, Mom and Pop are very invested in my career. They check in for updates pretty regularly. I think it's hard for them. I'm the first in my family to move away from our hometown. And there's a lot of us. I have 85 siblings.
Whoa.
Wait, really? That's incredible.
It's not so unusual for moths. What's incredible is how accomplished all of them are. Among us, there are a dozen doctors, twice as many lawyers. I get all the updates from my parents. They're really proud of my brothers and sisters.
And of you too, right?
You know, I think they're getting there.
Oh, harsh.
Like I said, the distance is hard on them. They worry about me. But when the deal with this client gets announced, oh, Sylvia, they'll be overjoyed.
I wish you the best.
I'm happy for you, Luna.
Thank you. And like I said, don't worry about a thing. I remain committed to the high level of service you've come to expect from me. In fact, I've got a coupon here, just for you.
Thank you. 20% off of marketing.
A coupon? Wow, you really do get me.
I knew you'd like it. I pride myself on client care, after all.
Excellent. Is there anything I want to specifically market for? There's something to be said for boosting something specific, because then I can make more of those. Because like the days where prices are up, like when tonics were good, we've made tons of money. But when we're just selling things at their base price, it's not nearly as great. So would I want to go with drowsiness or petrification? Mana is a pretty weak potion. Petrification is a more expensive item. So arguably they'll sell even better. Alright. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to pay for the Petrification Cure campaign for tomorrow. Let's make our mark on the market. Excellent. Now let's go back to Muktuk. I guess not back to Muktuk. Let's go to Muktuk. First, we'll give you a fish. Another mud shrimp? Probably. It could not be more perfect. And then upgrades. We don't have these geode citrus, so you can't upgrade this cauldron. And we're not going to get one at the current location we're exploring. That's a shame. We could upgrade this shelf. Okay. I'm good with upgrading it. We could upgrade it again, so then we could sell 5. Or more importantly, everything's sitting there at 15% increase in price. Which means even if it's not a cure, it may be better to still use this shelf anyway. Okay, but we do need to find these geode citrus. We don't have the time to rank up or anything, so we're done here. I do not like goodbyes. Let's give you some plants. Log beets aren't bad. You make thoughtfulness look effortless. Then we need more fuel. We have a decent amount of most of these. I'll just buy 2 more of those. I'll get 5 more wood. And then we need tons more hay, because I just chew through it at an alarming rate. That's all we need there. Do I want to consider upgrading any of this. Yeah, I could add another shelf. A fourth cauldron would be interesting. 2 extra aging barrel slots. What does that mean? Is that different than the cauldron? Because we added a basement cauldron area. I assumed that this was increasing it. But 2 extra aging barrel slots in our basement. I don't know what an aging barrel is. That doesn't sound like a cauldron to me. Alright, well thank you for your time. What do we have left? We haven't actually bought anything from Baptiste. That's not sounding familiar to me, and neither are you. We do have this. So, go out and grab one of each of those. Thank you. Don't think I need to enchant anything. Let's just give you a gift. Do we have anything gold yet? Poison quartz, yes, but that seems like a very good item I don't want to give up. So if we're stuck with silver, we'll just use another one of those. Still not ready to rank up. Shame. We don't have any negatives on these, so I don't know that that's critical to me. Negatives or positives, rather. I think that leaves Quinn. We met, just kidding. I have lots of new things for you. Lots of new things. Enjoy. And lots of money. Nothing is on sale today, I believe. I think everything is more expensive or even. I have none of this. I want to go that far in? No. I mean, I do like it. It's a big item that's got a bad trait, so it's going to be good for price. And it's blue, which we don't have enough good sources of blue. You're just an even. Like, no good or bad traits. How many do I have these already? I've already got 5. Let's get a 4th one of you. Got lots of those. Those are overpriced because of the good trait. Let's buy a handful of those. I can only buy one of each of these. Right, I'm out of these. Let's buy more. And now we're out of everything. Is there anything down here that I need more of? I mean, technically I'm out of these. Sure. There. Now I'm basically out of money. I'll be back for more, I bet. I bet I will eventually. That is how this works. I haven't been to Salt and Pepper. I forgot about them. We need to give them a gift as well. You like ores and fish. kind of wish I could sort by Magemin, and so that I can give the lowest Magemin, or actually sort by gold. The problem with sorting by gold is it's based upon current sale prices. Then, yeah, we would want to give away the cheapest gold. I'm gonna go with Magimins. I think that's a better sort. And it doesn't even changing the sorting. It's fine. The lowest Magimin gold, which is you. You got hidden talents, I see. Sure. Now we're done. Okay, these should be definitely done. So we get 4 more of those, 4 more of those. Would be cool to get more of these, or more of these, since we don't have any of them. It's a 4 ingredient thing though. This is 3, which means it actually has a use. Whoa, and they actually have more Magimins? Okay, they're equal Magimins to this one. I'm intrigued. We'll grow more of you. And then... what's another 3 Magimin? You are. Bioplasm. Okay. So now we're looking for some decently powerful greens to give up. I mean, I guess arguably I could go with something like this, because I'm never going to use it for anything. Because certainly nothing needs 5 different Magimin types. Then it shouldn't take you too much more. We need 50 more, so 25 doubled. There you go. We actually went way overboard on this one. That's tons wasted. So part of me is like, we should probably put more in so I can get it to the ×5. But there's probably a loss of returns at some point. But I don't know. You need greens. Okay, that didn't increase you at all. There you go. And then our brew. Three-star fire tonic. Excellent. One-star health. And 4-star grater. It'll be good to have some graters kicking around for mana. I don't mind that one bit. Let's go back into customization. We can put our awesome shelf down there. And then our new cauldron. Not new cauldron, but yeah. So yeah, what are the aging barrels that... might need to buy them just to find out what they are, but that feels bad. So let's start out with our awesome barrel. We bought... what was it? Petrification Cure is going to be up tomorrow. So let's make a super awesome batch or 2 of Petrification Cures. That's the thought. So we don't want Blue or green? Sort by measurements. So we want something that's going to give us lots of yellow, ideally. Okay, now we need a ton more purple and a ton more yellow. We're getting closer to even. We're also getting up there in total measurements. We can put 45 more in. I don't know about this. Might need to drop the buoyant blowfish, actually. It just skewed things a bit too far towards the red. Though now we do need more red and yellow. What can I get that gives me lots of red? You give me a decent amount of red. And then for yellow... Good. More red and yellow. And I could just more red and more yellow. Now we're a little bit over on red, but we need more, some more purple and yellow at this point. But we only have 5 more points to spend. I guess if we put that 5 points into yellow, we're not terribly even, unfortunately. There we go. We've maxed out our cauldron, more or less. It's very stable. It technically could maybe get up to the next tier, if we're lucky. Or it might just end here as a 5-star grand, which is still fine. So those, either way, they're going to sell for a fortune tomorrow, which is the goal. Now we need to knock off 6 time slots. We don't need to go that high. Coral and 2 hay is enough. Excellent. So then, Ocean Cauldron, do I want to make more petrification cures and just go all in tomorrow? I could. Though I don't know that I want to run the shop that much, because we're already overstressed. Yeah. I could, though. Where are we at on petrification cures? We already have 6 of them kicking around. I don't need that many extra, probably. We've got lots of fire and poison. Problem is, I have lots of everything. But ideally, hopefully tomorrow we can go to the Thunder place. We've got 2 Thunder tonics so far. And we do have silence. Plenty of silence. Let's try and make a really good Thunder. That seems reasonable. So we want only blue and green rather than no blue and green. We can't go too crazy. I think 40s are actually what we're looking for. Sadly, we don't have a bunch of 40s. And I could put in some of these big ones. and then even it out with some small stuff afterwards. Okay, we need a 16 of green. Even 18. Does that even things better? I can't math that, but probably not. Need a lot more blue now. We need 32? 32. 32 is a nice round number. But no. That off by 2 is gonna ruin everything. So that gets us... So we're just 2 off. And I don't have any... Ooh, we do have a 20 blue and an 18 blue. An 18 green and a 20 blue. That'll work. Now we're even again. And I've got 28 more Magimins to spend to stay even with one ingredient. Do I have any ingredients that are 50-50 split? Not for the low Magimins we have, unfortunately. Not at all, actually. Alright, I could fight it. Or I can just accept that we're not even and call it good enough. There. We're not even. It's still very stable. Which is fine. If I got closer to that limit, I think I would cross another star threshold. Which could be nice, but it's not critical. If we are making these mainly to give out to our crew, then it doesn't matter. Anyway, we need to knock off 6 time units. Let's go with using some of these. So I don't just keep using all of the hay. Granted, hay is cheap. So it is the one I should ideally use most often. That is. Fine. No, I think that's actually the cheapest way to do this. So I was thinking I could do 2 hay and then an even more valuable one, but I think cost-wise, that's cheaper. Let's brew you guys. And then lastly, on our last cauldron, what do I want? I guess technically I could make more petrification cures. I know I said I'm not going to do it, but we could make them and then throw them in Bendy, because they would still sell for an extra fortune without even needing to deal with the stress. Just since we know they're going to sell great tomorrow, having a ton on hand would be a great way to just get our money up. Which means we go back to turning those 2 off. Oh, dude, that almost maxed us already. We can't use you. Okay. We need more red. And more yellow now. It's too much red. I mean, technically, that's pretty even. Now we just need a lot more yellow. Alright, that's a good balance. We just need, with 3 more ingredients, not to throw it all away. And we're gonna have to go with much smaller ingredients now. Nope, that's too big. we are needing... We do need something that still gives us some purple, probably. What is our lowest purple item? Wow. We don't have any low purple items. It's you. That's not going to work. Okay, so we're not going to add any more purple, clearly. We can add... Well, those are actually fairly expensive. Let's add some of these. We're still very stable. We've got our 7 ingredients in. Technically, we only needed really 6. Because we still get the 3 items. It's not adding an extra star. We're still very stable. I think this is fine. We'll get 3 grand petrification cures that we can use. Probably with Vendy. We need to knock off 4 time slots. So that's wood and 2 hay. There's our brews going. I think that's all fine. Now we actually need to set up our shop. Let's get rid of you. I probably should also look into showcasing shelves to increase... I think it increases sale costs as well. So let's grab our most valuable potions. I could actually sell the most valuable. Let's be real. We get extra from tonics and cures rather than enhancers. I should save the petrification for tomorrow. So let's put some of you guys here to draw in customers. Though I don't want to bring in too many customers because we're super stressed. We're at 17% already. Arguably, I probably shouldn't even open the shop just so we can get our stress down. Because I don't think there's any way we're going to lower stress by opening the shop. How good would things sell it with Vendy? If we went to our... I mean, I could make some money. Not a ton. %markup is something, though. So this 405 would sell for 465. It's tempting and just skip the actual haggling. The other thing is I could put more focus on probably these two and more shielding and just focus everything on being defensive. It's another option. We're going to try that. I'm not good at it, but we'll try it. So if we're focusing on tonics and cures, let's sell a couple of cures. We have other poison cures, right? No? That's it? If I sell those, I'm going to need to make more. Again. Well, we're probably not going to go back to the sulfur place right away either. Because with 2 adventurers out there, we've probably got most of the best stuff. And we are brewing more Thunder Tonics right now. Do I want to sell 6 items? It's kind of necessary to make some money. I don't know. Feels a bit sketchy. We're going to make tons of money tomorrow, but we need some money that we can use tomorrow. Oh, we are almost out of grand. Well, we have 1 grand mana potion left. Then we just have a bunch of regular graders. Alright. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna hope for the best. First, deck builder. Let's remove everything. And start from the basis that I want to be shielded and reduce stress. So that is highest priority. I really do like chorus. Your Be Prepared also helps with shielding. I like Captivate. Removing customer buffs could be pretty good. Because those hurt me as well. Striker Strike Later is good. Confident or Reinforced could be nice early on. Maybe. What's Charmed? Increase potion price. Means I don't have any closers. But I'm not super sold on a lot of the closers. Give this a shot. It's a very defensive strategy is the hope. This town is really growing fast. Make me an offer I can't refuse. You are planning to stress me out. Let's open with you. Increase stress by 1. You don't have a current buff. But that's fine. To 18 because we only took half, which is great. Pension is terrible. This time you're not trying to stress me out. And yet I got a bunch of things that give me shields. Well, we're apparently trying to stress ourselves out. I could increase interest for 2 turns. Or decrease stress for 2 turns. This turn doesn't matter. We're gonna get tension, but not stressed. I'm gonna go with confident, so we gain extra interest. And I'm not gonna bother with sympathy. We need to expect you charge by the minute. Okay, this is your final turn. Anything good? No. We're not going to push you over the end, so close deal. What a pleasant outcome. Well, we survived another day. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Get sympathy. You're not trying to stress me out. But still, it's something. I'm not used to this much FaceTime. Usually my audience has... I didn't see what you said. Captivate. Excellent. You don't have a buff, but you are planning to stress me out. And I'm going to be getting tension. Do I take the extra... Because tension's going to apply now, which means you're going to be doing 6 stress to me. I'll block 3 of it. And gain 3 stress. Or I can just close the deal. Since we're trying to play defensive, I'll just close the deal. Alright then. Another day, another coin, right? Let's make a deal, but best be quick about it. You got 11 patience, you're fine. You are not stressing me out this turn. Let's gain confident. And end turn. End turn. Every minute we're in here, a minute of slime goes something something. You are again not trying to stress me out. I appreciate that. Let's meditate. Sympathy and guided thought. And close the deal. And we are slowly getting our stress down. We started at 17, we're at 15 now. Gotta run, but thanks. This place looks cooler every time I'm here. I can do more with your help. Excellent, we've got a request. You want 2 grand potions with specific traits, but you're gonna pay 1,100. That's good money. As a proud overachiever, Mint is seeking a potion cocktail that will enable her to help more people in less time. Insight and speed. I can make that happen, probably. I knew I could count on you. I'm sure this will help on my quest, I'm sure of it. Okay, we're getting tension. You are going to reduce interest applied. That's a shame. End turn. We get tension applied. Not great. I want you to succeed even if it costs me. Really? You claim that. And then you try and apply 3 more stress. Let's go captivate. Decrease stress by 50%. So I'm going to go with the shield. You're going to do 3 stress. We've got 5 shield that's doubled. So we're going to take 1 stress. If I went with either of these, that would reduce the stress entirely. So let's go with be prepared. Yeah, we will get half the stress again. And then here we'll go with confident, which I probably should have done at the start of the turn instead. But I had to see how everything played out. Another captivate. Excellent. Okay, this is going to be the final turn. And I can use 3 points. We've already got confident. I want to go with meditate. So then the question is raise interest by 12, which doesn't get me over the line, because that'll get us to 14 rather than 15. If I didn't meditate, then we could do both of these and she would cross that threshold. So we'd make more money, but we wouldn't lose 2 stress. I think I want to make more money. We've already dropped stress a little. I don't need to focus on it completely. We haven't gained stress. So then we can close out the deal. And we're still good. I would have loved to have lowered our stress, but it's fine. Look out, monsters. I tripped over 3 pirates on my way here. They're always underfoot. Let's make a deal, but best be quick about it. Okay. We start with doubt already, so we're going to gain a stress, and then you're going to give me 4 more stress. Awesome. Well, let's raise interest by 5, which will do nothing because of your shield, but decrease our stress by 1, which is then going to be offset by the 4 more stress we're gaining. Shame. Every minute we're here, another pixie is gruesomely devoured. Okay, we can do another guided thought. You are not attempting to stress me this turn, but I will gain 1 stress anyway. As much as it pains me, I'm going to shield. I'm going to shield from my own doubt. My quest clock is ticking. Okay, we're back down to 17, which is where we started the night. Oh, double doubt. Come on. Again, you're not trying to stress me out, but I'm trying to stress me out. But this is going to be last turn, so it doesn't matter. I guess let's just double subvert. And close the deal. No need to be prepared. Gotta run, but thanks.
That's all of them for now.
Excellent. We made a bit of gold, not as much as I would like. But that's the point of days like this day coming up, day 24, where we should make tons on our...
I guess Oswald really cleared out of here.
Yeah, we should make a lot on our paralysis cure.
Hello, Sylvia! Nice day, isn't it?
It is.
It's definitely a great day to buy a potion. See anything you like?
Under different circumstances, I'd be happy to buy something. But I'm here to conduct business of a different sort.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know about an issue that some of the heroes have been having with a certain potion maker.
Is it Boss Finn?
Uh-oh. Is everything okay?
I hope it's not a problem with me.
From what I can gather, some intrepid entrepreneur has been patent trolling. He is currently claiming the exclusive right to buy, sell, and trade a whole range of potions upon the Isle of Rafta.
Huh.
What? But that's absurd.
Yeah.
Nobody has the right to do that. And I have no intention of honoring some arbitrary restriction about what I'm allowed to sell.
Good for you. In fact, I've made an appeal to the authorities myself. Unfortunately, the perpetrator has 2 things going for him: dark magic and red tape.
Gotta watch out for that red tape.
The patent he has imposed is magical in nature, meaning you couldn't break it if you tried. And it could be weeks before the Central Commission reviews all the paperwork and makes a ruling on the matter.
Huh.
This is a disaster. Weeks? I'm not sure my business can hold out that long. Boss Finn must be the one behind this. He's trying to beat me before we even get to the competition.
Well, as long as he hasn't banned the potions we need to make for the competition, we'll be fine.
You guessed it right. But you're not the only one he's hurting with this move.
Yeah.
As you must know, my heroes frequent the local potion shops. Now that Boss Finn has got a stranglehold on the market, they're forced to go to him. And he's able to charge exorbitant fees.
So now he's gonna be smarmy and rich. What a great combination. He's definitely not making it easy for me. But this only makes me more determined than ever to beat him!
I had a feeling you'd say as much. And keep in mind, the restriction on selling potions does not extend to the gifting of potions. So, if you were to send a hero out on an adventure, you're free to outfit them with potions as usual.
I mean, that's good and all, but I still need to sell potions.
Thus, it behooves me to mention that, even in this time of uncertainty, the Heroes Guild remains open for all your adventuring needs.
Well, I've got to admire that hustle.
This is where we find out that the paralyzed cure that I've just put all of my advertising and ingredients into is going to be banned today. That would be my luck. Okay, cannot sell enhancers. That's fine. Wasn't planning on it. So we will look into this next time. For now, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.